Okay. Keeping up with submitting respectfully series. This is because I love my sisters and I am very concerned about the Melanite family of America because we have been attacked and the attack continues on the family. And we really need women to be women and men to be men. And we really need the women, sisters, to start being able to go back to how we were. Pardon me. We're turning into cavemen. We're turning into ice cold cavemen. We're running out and working and coming back home to empty houses, empty, cold caves. We are village people. We are sun people. We are not cave people. We are not supposed to be sitting in our homes by ourselves. We're not supposed to be sitting around even one or two kids. There's supposed to be a village around us. So, within the vein of the Submit Respectfully series, I'm coming to you as one of the strongest women I've met, a very unhumbled Aries, always on fire, always very serious, and always ready to be in your face. And that was no good for me. So I began to unravel that part of me that was put on me. I didn't want to be hard and tough. I didn't want to be beast, boss, bitch mode. But the society made me this way because I had to survive, right? So they teach you that if you're going to survive, you have to have this cutthroat mentality. Well, unfortunately, the black family has been dismantled. So the woman is out here playing the man's game. We should not have to be cutthroat playing the man's game, wearing pants and belts. We should not have to do this. And you do not have to. So this message is not for everyone. This is for women and this is for sisters that cannot keep a man. This is for sisters that are always being told or have been told that they have poor attitudes, or they do not submit, or they talk over the man, or don't respect the man. I'm here to tell you that I was that sister, and I could not get married because I was that sister. Nobody would marry me. I would get rings. I would get proposed to all the time. I kept a fiance, but never got a husband. Because if you really want a man, a real alpha man, he is not going to want a woman that acts like a man unless he's gay. And you're not going to want that man, and he don't want you. So it's very important that we play our positions. You want a man to be a man, right? In all the ways that a man is a man. And a man wants a woman to be a woman. A man wants a woman to be the opposite of him. And it's in us, sisters. It's in you. Even the strongest beast, boss, bitch mode that you have made yourself into by design, not nature, because you are not naturally a beast, boss, bitch. But you watched enough nonsense and heard enough nonsense to start letting it program you. So I am attempting to help break the programming, and whoever might hear this message and pass it around, because the programming must be stopped. We must respect our roles as women, mama, goddesses, empress. You don't want to be a caveman. You don't want to be a man. You don't want to be king. You want to be goddess. You want to be mama. That's the only way the world works. We would not be here today if the women were acting like men for thousands of years. All of this, sisters, this is all new. Your beast bitch mode, beast boss bitch. I'm the man and the woman. I wear the pants and the dresses. All this nonsense is brand new. It's not even 100 years old. It's not even 3 generations old. Your mama got dealt a bad hand because of the environment that was created around us. So your mama might be the first generation that did it by herself. But before that, people were not raising kids and families by themselves. Women were not the man and the woman. Okay? So it is very important that we return back to our traditional values. We are village tribal people. We are not single occupant cave dwellers. We are not cave men and cave women. Okay? We are sun people. We are village people. We dwell together. Okay? And our women set the tone for what women are today. We taught the world what it is to be what it is. So we have to be the epitome of a woman. Because that's what we were. We were the epitome of the mama. We were the epitome of the queen. We were the epitome of the empress. Look at this sister right here. We've been here for thousands of years, ladies. And we didn't get here by acting like men. We got here by doing what we do with what we have. And if we do what we do with what we have, we will be sweet. We will be women. We'll be the love. We'll be the soft. Let him be the tough. Let him be the strong. Let him get the door. If you don't respect how big and great he is and how grand your man is, you have the wrong one. Any man you have, you should be sending him to go get the door. You should not be going to answer the door in the middle of the night. So if you're living alone because you're a bitch, or because you don't want to submit, or because somebody fed you some nonsense, some feminist nonsense, please understand you've been programmed. And you're being programmed to get you out of your own culture and away from your own people and into the arms of a whole other culture. So please find a good Melaninite brother to submit to. Do not submit to any and everyone. If you live in California, move. I'm just joking. If you're trying to find a good man, you may have to fly. You may have to move around a little bit because they got a lot of social engineering going on in places like the Bay Area and LA. Good luck trying to find an alpha male out there. If you do, he's hiding inside because he don't want nothing to do with y'all nonsense. So you're going to have a hard time finding that brother. So, unless you want to go knocking on doors looking for him, you need to get out there. You need to explore different areas. If you live in an area where you got a lot of weird boys, weird men, because there's a lot out there. Texas and New Orleans, honey, you'll be fighting off husband material. So the tides are changing. They're understanding that Becky is no good for them, and they're coming on back home. So you need to make sure you're ready when you get one, because an alpha male is not going to put up with you talking over him and talking loud and being disrespectful and not letting him be a man. And I know that because I lost my man 10 times before he would marry me, because I could not stop popping off. I could not shut up. I could not get the last word. And it was ridiculous. But it was a pattern, and no man was ever good enough to make me stop being in beast bitch mode. But then I met one, the God, a real one, that wouldn't tolerate it. And it was worth it for me to submit to him, because I knew if I did not, I would not have a family. So you're going to submit to somebody. And once again, I mean submit as in respectfully submit. I don't mean anything crazy. I don't mean any nonsense. I mean, once you do take care of him and do what you're supposed to do, whatever your issues are, if you have an issue with being submissive or being quiet or just being a woman to your man, I challenge you and I beg you to work on yourself, because you deserve the love of a real strong alpha male. You deserve that. But you both can't be alpha males. And if I could break it, you could break it, because I was a very hard cookie. I did not want to be soft because it did not serve me to be soft in a world where I have to make my own living and I have to pay my own bills or else, right? So get your act together so you can get a good man and stop working so damn hard, because you're not supposed to be working so hard. That's another benefit of having a good attitude. A man will take care of you. A good man will take care of you. And you can do what you want to do. If you want roles out there in the world, he'll let you do that. If you want to take care of the family only, he'll let you do that. A good king, a good brother would do that for a worthy sister that knows when to keep her mouth shut and lets a man be a man. Shit, let him do it. Let him do all the things that you do every day and hate doing so much. Let him do some of those things and leave him alone with it. And just breathe in and breathe out and say, hey, one less thing I got to worry about. All I got to do is shut up and let him do it. Hey, no problem. I've been carrying the weight of this world on my back since I was 16 years old. I emancipated and moved out at 16 years old and made my own money my whole life. So it was very hard for me to submit to a man and listen to him tell me, I got it, don't worry. Don't worry about trying to close a deal this week. I'll pay that. I'm like, oh, yeah, right, brother. I ain't buying that. So I would still close the deal and keep that money just in case he didn't come through, right? But once you get that trust factor and you understand you got someone that consistently holds you down, you can fall back and get back into position, back into taking care of your own kids, teaching your own kids, being around your kids more often than strangers are around your kids. And all those natural things get restored. Once you submit to the natural roles of life, do not fall into this nonsense that they're selling us on TV and everywhere else about feminism and this is that and you can be a man and you don't want to be a man. Trust me, okay? Please get some fallback in your spirit. Please understand. If you feel weird about the daily struggle, if you're doing it or feel weird about doing it and feel like it's not natural, it's not natural. You're not supposed to be out there clocking in and clocking out and in traffic and all this and that and all this stress. Honey. No. That burden is supposed to be shared. And if you're smart, you will not be doing any part of it. You'll be at home stirring some pots if you're smart and doing any kind of hustle or passion that you like when you feel like doing it. But the bills are paid because I carved that path for me. I said, yes, I'll play my position. I'll be wifey. And in return, I'll get all the benefits and privileges of being a wife. So no, I'm not in traffic every morning. No, I don't deal with these people. I don't have to go out in the world ever if I don't want to. Because I submitted to my role as a woman within a family. So all of my burden is shared. When you take the world on by yourself and you act like you hate your man and you let them program you to think that you hate your man, all you're doing is hating yourself and setting yourself back. So please understand that every man is not some nigga on TV, and every brother is not a bad brother. Most of them are good. They just got a little issues here and there, like every other human. So if that brother works a job, likes to have a job, has a business, likes to have a business, is paying all his bills, and he keeps it real and honest with you, and can keep it in his pants respectfully when he goes out in the world, you better work with that brother. You better work with him. Okay? Because there's too many gay men running around here and all this nonsense. So if you want a real man, you got to be a real woman. And a real woman is soft and nourishing, and she keeps her man fed. If your man's leaving the house hungry, honey, somebody else is going to feed him in more ways than one. So take care of your man. Learn what it is to be a real woman. Get back into natural traditions. All of this new stuff is not your culture, and it's designed to pull you away from the family unit. So you're all alone. They want everybody all alone. So they can buy, and work, and shut up. But if you have a tribe around you and a family around you, oh, sisters will not be getting beat up at the damn gas station if there was always a king somewhere close by. Okay? So get your man, keep your man by keeping your mouth closed. Let that man have his position. A lot of it is ego with men. Let them think they're in control. Let them think you're being submissive. All you got to do is shut up and be quiet and let him think you're listening. And if you got a good man, you won't be faking it. You'll really be listening. Whatever it is that you do that's unsavory to a man, stop doing it if you want to keep a man. Okay? It's very important. The family unit depends on us having a good attitude and having a healthy amount of submission when we deal with our kings. This is the original man of the planet. So he's going to be strong. He's going to be amazing. He's going to be a lot to handle. But so are you. And he takes you on, so you take him on. Take him on by being your best version, being your best self. A real man has no need for a beast boss bitch. So if you're only soft with your man, that's fine. Be only soft with your man. Give the rest of the world beast bitch boss mode. But give your man soft goddess queen. And watch him give you all of your dreams. The real one. The gods, the kings, not these suckers now. The real ones. Okay? The ones that talk a little different and got their pants on their butt. Okay? All right. Well, also some that don't have their pants on their butt, they got sense too. So I don't want to discriminate, because there are some hood kids and hood men that know what's going on, because this is the age of Aquarius, so everyone is waking up. Everyone's waking up. So don't miss your man because you're acting crazy and popping off and can't relax. Please comment about this. This is an ongoing journey. Let's heal, ladies.